Hello, little girl, and it's Talk. I'm here to drop another video. Yes, my people, for our table today, we get Caro and Kobos with their new comedy skit, and then we get Askia when I go be the main topic for our house today. Yes, Askia, una know say they always talk about Askia, but before we dive for Askia matter, we want to talk about this new comedy skit where Caro and Kobos they make and with collaboration with Desmond Elliott. It been a very nice comedy skit. We see Desmond Elliott full with energy. It come, it promote our own years. It's like say my people, Nigerians they don't decide to they go elevate Cameroonians them for every domain. Yes, despite of everything the world they talk about Nigerians, them more will give credit for who credit we due. Yes, Nigeria they really come up for uplift our comedian them, our artists them, our entertainment industry. But we toilet for Nigerians and I will give them a very big shout out and thank them for promoting our comedy industry and our many other industries. Then yes, yeah, I wanna see that skit. They say the lifeguard is lifeless. It will be very funny. I watched the thing, it was so nice. Caro and Kobos to say God more grace, make God be una back, make God take care for una, make you una more wisdom, may una continue for this spirit, may una not ever relent, because we the Cameroonian the years we dey for una back like mosquito for Douala. Mosquito for Douala for Bonaberry. Na so we for una back. Yes. So more we dive into the real cocoa of the day when na Askia. Askia, my sweetheart, today na your table with day here. Yes, we go talk about you. We go talk about your breakup, your failed marriage. Yes. Yesterday we see say Kobos, the Laugh and Learn show. Kobos bring a live video yesterday. We really a very late night for Cameroon time. Yes, so we wonder why that video, that live began for stream when that kind of time it already reached for Cameroon. Yes, so for that Kobos live video where they make our Askia, it shows that Kobos really take Askia unaware, because from the background we feel hear Askia they talk say why you take me unaware, so I not even know say this thing go be now, so I not be know say you go live like I know for accept them. Yes, but from them we're talking about the things that we'll pick up for that video, that live stream yesterday. First of all, when it comes to celebrating marriage, when I know say as a celebrity, people they talk about everything about una marriage, una kids and everything. People they out there now for talk about una because una get some value where people they hold on for life about una. Yes. So people they talk say leave Askia's marriage out of the media and do ever. Askia no better pass Autumn to DK there. Askia no better pass Two-Face Idibia or whatever. I need to bring Askia down, but we'll just try to compare the things and see and say if they fit talk about Autumn to DK, they fit talk about Two-Face, they fit talk about P Square. Of course, we're going to talk about Askia. So yes, but in the manner where we talk about it, now it matter. Kobos come online with that live stream. A lot of irrelevant questions were being asked by Kobos, or a lot of things were being said which was not at the appropriate place or the appropriate time. Yes, they feel always grant an artist interview, but that interview get for be planned, scheduled, the right time, the right place, and the right activities. Them Kobos was doing a right thing in a wrong way and in a wrong environment and a wrong time. You understand? You know, if you go live with Askia for Cameroon for night when people they supposed to sleep, you go live for asking questions there, because yes, now people make a really question the way people they start bombarding for the comment section, because if you give people the opportunity for Askia any question they feel asking, and I know the heat of the day now Askia in marriage, so automatically people they begin to ask questions based on Askia in recent trending where be like a breakup in marriage wahala where don't put up for social media, he put up a status on person they can bust out for social media. So yeah, as people they be ask that question there, so it be forced because Askia not fit disrespect Kobos show. Askia be forced for respond to the questions then. But my people, that questions were being said, that show was being done at the wrong time, at the wrong place, and at the wrong scenario, at the wrong everything about that show was wrong. Okay, talking about Askia's failed marriage. Every celebrity, most celebrities they don't get all these things then. But if you want interview them, una get for make a meal be right. You know, if you invite somebody over a bottle of whiskey and una know how powerful whiskey they, then you start to say many audience the interview. Askia, me as at that time, I don't know actually whether my my facts and be genuine or it be correct. But I be see and say ask her be already be a little bit hyper. If it don't be high a little bit, because if I affirm and say if it drink a whiskey, if it drink a bottle of whiskey with I don't know what now with Kobos, but I wait that way Kobos we offer it. So you know if you want to invite person to make an interview of that sort, for give the population the opportunity for asking that kind of question, you get over a bottle of whiskey. What happened to soft drinks like soft wine, mild things? Because when I feel bear with me, say Askia will be a little bit hyper when she be answer those questions, and we will fit them and say those questions were being answered under the influence of whiskey. I fit and not talking that thing that will be happen. Okay. We'll talk about Kobos' reaction when people they be throw those questions at Askia. Kobos be the one try for act now like a counselor for the counsel person. How if you try for the talk with somebody where it drink a bottle of whiskey, where it hype if they under the influence of alcohol, you try to advise the person what happened to the normal broad daylight, what happened to a scheduled program, what happened to all those things. You cannot go into the club to preach to people. You know if you go inside club where they boom some money best music, you want to preach the word of God for you, of course you know go yeah. So more try for arrange all this thing. Yeah, Kobo you try to do a right thing, but at the wrong time as I don't rightly talk. Then we'll go now for the course which will we the social media family will see and say if it likely be the cause of Askia a breakup or a marriage bohaha. More they can say a young girl when they come into the limelight in the industry where it already did make them. We will not say pressure there for social media, and you get a home pressure there for social media because they find the what I made to deliver all time. When I see these recent pictures the way they post them online, it they totally different from what we be doing before. Yes, not this way they make me ask that they blow, but you don't know how the long way with it thing affect your marriage. I never talk about the thing that way it affects in marriage. Yeah, and then when I know again say Askia we don't come out talk say it be being a person will be a drug addict and it fight this it fight this thing now whether it even try to say no to drugs, no to this, no to that. So officially talk say Askia is drug addiction. If it play a very big role for her marriage, if it affect person, drugs not just they like person will be obsessed with food. Drugs then na hard drugs where it make person at a certain point it make you behave unreasonable, it make you behave like abnormal. So when you fight against drug now a process, a whole journey. So if you marry this person will be a whole lot of patience with you if it boils to certain things then. Because if we hear only from Askia words and yesterday, it should say Askia and a person will be very very hyper, that person will either they let certain things then go, you understand, like it talks say it be human, if it can online, if it burst out of proportion, it's still being a human. So if we see the way we ask her reaction be yesterday, if we try to imagine the kind of person where she's not the worst person, but we try to see what way if it cause this break up, we ask her to try to put her out there. Yeah, couples they try to talk say people marriage is the day worst and blah 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 blah. Some comment section, some commenter make a comment say why ask couples not bring your own marriage to for social media, they talk about and say from the look of things, Kobos say, oh, married to know they better. We don't know. We will not know. We know they here for judge whether Kobos married they better or you know they better. We try for judge why we Kobos decide for throw this thing at this time in Askia's life, at this time of yesterday, at this time of the night. You understand? So next time if Kobos want interview, because now our own celebrities this Askia, we not get people that are big past them. We not get people that are big past them. Now more than this. Now our own icon, our own thing. That me if you call me say call 10 artists there for Cameroon in the music industry, I will start Mr. Leon, Bless B. I will talk about Askia. I will talk about Daphne. I will talk about Askia. In name no people come out, you know people pass I no mention them because it could be one of the first female musicians that will come from my mouth. So Kobos, if you want grant this kind of opportunity next time, make sure so you arrange with the artist, make the artist be aware of the way they go meet them, so that it go put itself in the right place, at the right shape and at the right frame of mind. Not do this kind of thing like this because it give opportunity for the devil will enter for more scatter this Askia man, because a lot of comments they way, they be there for under the way, and Askia be the participate, if be concentrate for read the comment section. You don't know how this thing be play for Askia in mind. You understand? Yes, you dey try to say you wan solve their problem. You sure say as you dey talk, so you know all problem for Askia e have, so they don explain am for you as counselor, as marital counselor or marital judge or whatsoever. You sure say Askia know 1/3 of thing wey dey happen for your family? No, e no be so. So some certain things anyway, when una wan ask person, na make am be formal, make be official, make the person prepare himself, and even in matter too, e get for be aware, e get for you get for take concern, for go out there, for go talk things there about your home, except when you are being violated, you are being physically violated. You no get no permission to talk about your home. You no need any permission to talk about your home when there was no physical abuse. You understand? Because a lot of misjudgment they go outside, and wait, tomorrow we don't know what if it happen again. I want to make this point saying people Kobos will only insist say if he fix a marriage, if he dey for a marriage, which is a good thing we be trying to talk. But my tell una my people, when a public figure in marriage don't be overcome for social media, say this then if they go back, they go fix and it continue. It can again go back, they go fix am. When woman don dey camp for outside, dey cry out loud, say I no want again, I no go do again. Something dey inside that house wey you touch that woman right inside her heart. No matter how much you fully may reconcile with him, matter one day they marry my sister scatter. Una fit bear me weakness, una look and for many public figure there, it dey happen. Even minus public figure there, when woman don dey cry from house to take drag and bring her for public, there is something pursuing that woman out of that marriage. And no matter how una pretend to put them together because I want fool the population, they go still scatter. So when we dey try to advise a woman, you no fit take a walk into any man in marriage for no way the person dey go through inside that marriage. You understand? How you go feel make you know say that you don't push the person, make the person go die? How you go feel for know say this person be say my own don correct, but because you want satisfy the friendship wey get am with you, because you want satisfy the relationship wey get am with you, because you want satisfy the relationship wey get am with your church member them, or with the competition wey dey make am with your fellow woman dem, it go back inside that place go die. See, emotional torture at times they say it's way worse than physical violence, because when you don't reach the state of depression, there is nothing that makes sense to you anymore. So more the try for respect for their opinion, the way they just say enough is enough. If Askia don't come out and say he no want them married again, even go for heaven, no fit ever no fit change am, because God talks say marry fine, as all we know say God talks say marry fine, but we no talk say because say God talks say marry fine, man die inside marry, God go can't change my mind say I'm gonna go die inside the marriage because God talks say marry fine. God talks say go to the well married and reprocreate, but you no go stay inside a place where you be emotionally blackmailed, you be emotionally tortured because you want to fulfill the scripture. No. So, Kobolistic, two will get over here for tell you today and say, learn to know how to place your things. You can be doing the right thing, but in a very wrong manner. And Askia, there are certain questions that people ask you when you know that you are not in the right frame of mind. Say, I will not answer. No one no go cheat you, not please Kobos because say you want please the platform, may they not look and say you don't be disrespectful to him, and then you start to talk bullshit, bohaha then. No talk am again so next time. Yeah? One thing you na say, as you do so, all man get challenges. Every marriage have their own challenges. Not be all the people that they can't shit up from you to say they be counselor, or me say their home they be perfect. Learn to for be a counselor if you counsel another person in marriage to may work. And know so you get for hold yourself as a celebrity, all eyes are there for you. You know own no person explanation. There are times that you can keep your mouth shut and move on. People will just see what has happened without you uttering a word. Yes, they are fan that you owe the explanation, but it's not every explanation that you owe to the fan. It's not like you go for toilet, you run me stomach, and neighbor here, you make burak, you can't attack you can't explain of your fan and say no, I'm not beginning to run this stomach and I just have the gas. No, you have a level of privacy. You have something that this why the fact that the public figure, make people then talk about them, make them like you can't give people the thing to talk about them. So some kind of things and they way, despite the fact that you're my friend, you know me, so you go ask me some kind of question, they might answer off your platform. People that can't ask me some kind of question, don't answer. I'll tell them, say sorry, for now I don't have an answer to this question. When I will have the answer to this question, I will come out there and give it out to the population. So now the small things, and this one I began for that video yesterday. The first thing I said, the timing of the video was wrong, the placement of the video was wrong, and the activity of that video was very wrong. If you want to put person on a live stream, prepare the person in mind mentally, physically, and everything other thing wise, you understand? Because even I don't know. I feel talk to some person to say I the bash Kobos video, I the do wait. I did just try to talk and say there are some things that if you want to do, I'm not doing in a way it go be right, because things that what they do on social media now they stay. They know not you just do and today may just finish. All social media archive they enter one retriever. What if this girl make up with her husband tomorrow and all this bullshit wey because I'm that live stream, like I'm done, he said it to me. I know if you talk that same way you talk as a background for Kobos, because it's mean my husband said this. I cannot even say what she was saying in her background. There's some things that are better left unsaid, because even the person you're passing the message to, her marriage is not better than yours. At least you have something to even show for your marriage. You understand? And no matter some people don't get some people show for a marriage, but you are living with you were with your husband, living with your husband. Bye, my video.